After.
You know you didn't.
I did.
You held it, and I was like, dude, I need that. I have a show coming up. You're sitting a little catty cornered. Move your chair up, line it up like this.
Like where?
On the edge of this.
Oh, that's a good symmetry situation you got.
Yeah.
Line it up with the... Tough times. Wait, sorry, I got you on.
What's up, people? We're back. It's another episode of Tough Times.
Tougher times this
Tough
week.
times, yes, for sure. We are on tough times.
There's a lot going on in the studio this time.
Episode 46.
Episode 46.
Yeah, you know, strength speaks for itself.
It does. I just lean back a little bit and I make your recliner just activate. It's pretty crazy.
I only said that because it was written on that beautiful imagery I have over there.
Oh, I don't know if that can even show in the camera.
We don't need it in the camera, you know?
That's a good piece of
Something
art.
for us.
That is.
You know, because it speaks for itself.
I love how you still have Christmas lights. You turn them on?
You know, why would you just assume that I celebrate Christmas?
What do you mean? There's no way you don't celebrate what, Hanukkah?
That's
like, I celebrate Kwanzaa,
That's
actually.
people nowadays, right? You know, I'm just like, all right, I'm offended by that.
Dude, you're not going to believe this. So,
It's happy holidays to you.
speaking of holidays, dude, on Father's Day, I was
Your
walking.
mic's not on. April Fools. Look at that man. He was like, speaking of Father's Day.
So Rite Aid, I walk out
Yeah.
of Rite Aid, right? And this like 40-year-old woman goes, you know how, like when you do a greeting on the way out, it's like, hey, have a nice day or whatever. Something usually like
The cashier?
No, not a security guard.
Oh, yeah, we don't have this around here.
Yeah, you know.
Yes, we have casual stores. There's no security at any of our retail locations here.
Yeah, that's the security guard. So she's in her 40s, right? And she, instead of saying like, have a nice...
She told you she was in her 40s, or you're just assuming?
No, I'm
this?
just assuming.
Oh,
I mean,
wow,
okay,
a
maybe
little
she's in
ageism here.
a little bit. I mean,
Put a disclaimer before
I'm
the
being
video.
generous.
Good,
She
you're
was
good.
probably in her 60s.
I just wanted to know you were using ageism, so I had to put a disclaimer in front of the video.
Right.
No,
Well,
I'm just kidding.
He,
All right.
So she, I mean, yeah, she...
It's the Coke. I had too much.
Yeah, we totally didn't address the Coke bottle at all the last episode.
Misbah's got an addiction, and we're here to address it today.
We're actually, in case things get really
Misbah,
bad,
this
that's
is
why
how much
she's
Coke
here.
you drink a day. And we need to address it. I had to get a bottle this big to show you in this amount.
You got like some real teeth to like dissolve in it too.
Yeah, right?
Have you seen that? That actually happens.
I've actually put a body in here. It's no longer it's no longer in there.
It's putrefied.
Yep.
That's what they call it, right? Putrefied.
I don't know.
Yeah, when you
Not killing
dissolve
bodies
a
on a
body.
reg.
I mean, but you watch a lot of Oh, It is out, dude. The new It that's on Netflix now. I saw the trailer for
That
it.
movie came out a long time ago.
Yeah, but I never saw it because it scarred
Did you
me.
watch
The first
one?
Yeah, I saw it when I
Part
was
1
young.
and 2. There's 2 parts.
Wait, that's a 2-part movie? That was the second part? The first one being like in 1970s or something.
They had
really
2
long
parts.
ago.
No, they 2-parted it again. Remake.
Oh, I haven't
What were you
seen
talking
it.
about at Rated there? Security guard.
Oh yeah, dude. So the security guard, instead of saying like "Have a nice day" or "Have a good day," she goes, "Happy Father's Day if you're a father," and I was like, "Thanks, you too." And I walked out. It was one of those situations
Damn.
where you're like, on the way out, I didn't have enough time to react, and then you sit with that. You're like, "What made me look like a father? Is it am I growing a dad
It's the
bod?"
mustache. Honestly, you probably were deep. You probably didn't shave for a little bit. Yeah, I gotta get to CVS.
Well, that was the thing, Ryan. I did
When
just
you go to
shave.
CVS, wow, you did. Huh?
Yeah, so that's why I was like, it has to be my body.
Man, we can go right to high school with our shaved faces.
Dude, You know,
It's
I
funny.
shaved
What
earlier.
you did was similar to like when you order a pizza and they're just like, "All right, man, enjoy your dinner." You're like, "You too," and they're just like,
Yeah.
"I'm delivering, dude."
Yeah, I know.
You know?
At a drive-through, like
I used to
when you're-
deliver pizza and people would say it all the time. I'm like, "All right, enjoy your meal," and they'd be like, "You too." I'd be like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I'm gonna get the leftovers of whatever comes out of that oven tonight, so I won't enjoy my meal."
Yeah, like we don't get lunch breaks actually.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably didn't, right? Did you get lunch breaks at Pizza Hut? No, you worked
here's
at
here's
Papa
the
John's.
loophole. This is what we used to do. If you were hungry while you're working, you would text the group chat and you'd say, "Yo, somebody place an order for a pizza, half what you wanted, and half something atrocious
Okay.
that nobody else would order in like the next 25 minutes."
Okay.
Because then when that pizza comes out of the oven, like once the pizza hits the oven, I shoot a text to the group chat again and say, "Call back and say wrong store."
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah. And then they call back, say wrong store. And then
How many times did you do that? Because I feel like
Too
at a
many.
certain point
too
they're
many.
like,
Hopefully my former manager never sees this. It wasn't your store, buddy, if you're thinking it was. It was a different store.
"Did you work at Papa John's or
A couple Papa John's.
you never went outside of Papa?"
I was mainly Papa John's, and then I did some this one place down in Bridgeport for a little bit. During the pandemic, when that hit, I was talking to this delivery guy. I said, "How much do you average getting tips during the pandemic?" And he's like, "Oh, dude, everybody's giving me at least $5 to $10."
Wow.
And I was like, "Whoa, I need parts of that."
Yeah, it's pretty
So
good.
I got back in the car. I came out of retirement, started delivering again.
But that's like a local shop. You didn't do like
It was a local
chain.
shop, and like honestly, way more money. I actually made so much money that the guy was like, after like we were like 6 or 7 weeks into the pandemic, I was clearing a lot of money there. Like, dude, I was clearing like $500-$600 a night there in
What?
cash. Yeah, because it was just like boom.
Jeez.
Yeah.
In here in this area? Or Bridgeport? technically?
Bridgeport, yeah,
That's still kind of a crazy.
dude, because you were taking 5 deliveries at a time. Each one's giving you like $5, $6, $10. You know, sometimes.
Wow, you take 5 at a time?
Yeah, dude, because it was crazy down there during the pandemic. Everybody's like, "Oh, dude, I can't go
Ordering
out.
it, yeah.
Can't go out," you know?
Wow.
And like they'd all be like right near each other, so you'd just be like swooping money.
You never did
You'd
Pizza
make like
Hut?
$100 an hour there.
Pizza
No,
Hut or
I never
Domino's?
did. I never did those two.
Yeah, I guess once
But like,
you're loyal, like
the guy
to a
tried to get
brand.
me on the books, and I was like, I'm out. Because it was
Oh.
all under the table for a while.
Yeah, you got to pay taxes on that.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I don't know. I feel like restaurants have it tough with like trying to get their
And gas
employees
was
on.
like, gas was cheap back then.
Everything seems cheap now.
Yeah.
Back then,
Gas
I mean,
was like $1.50.
you know,
No, I'm
Wawa
just
is
kidding.
holding at $4.99. You see that? They haven't
Yeah.
gone over.
In the city, it's probably like $5, $6.
Yeah, it's going up.
It's got to be a lot out there. It can't be $4 out there still. $5
$4.99 at Wawa. All
in
Wawa
the, in the city.
hmm
Really?
I think there. I mean, I don't know how.
Well, they don't
much-
have a Wawa in the city with a gas pump.
South Philly. They
Oh,
do.
you drive on down there?
Actually, no, not really.
No.
I honestly, dude, when I come in this area, that's when I'll like fill, or like in East Norton on that Germantown
good.
Pike one, I'll
Yeah.
just fill up.
Drive over to Jersey, have them fill it?
It's more expensive in Jersey now.
Really?
Yeah, it's more expensive than like in Philly. I think. Isn't that crazy?
It is pretty crazy.
We got to get in the oil business, man. What are we doing?
What are you doing? That's the better question.
Yeah, I got to hit
My
up my
only
ancestors.
escapade in the oil business could be that movie There Will Be Blood with Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh, Daniel Day-Lewis.
Way
He's
back.
from Lost, right?
Yeah. No, I don't know. Probably not. No, he's definitely not.
No, who's the actor in Lost?
I don't know. It's a tough question.
All right, yeah. You're watching Lost right now.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you watch and you get lost there. You forget what you're watching.
Dude, that was one of the best shows of all time until the
There's
last
these kids
3
in college
episodes.
that used to be like, "Yeah, man." I'd be like, "Yeah, man, you guys trying to go out tonight?" They'd be like, "We're getting lost tonight." I'd be like, "All right, all right."
That was like the version of
I was like,
Thrones
I'm not gonna
back
watch
then.
that. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm not in on this.
Yo, you know, I never watched Stranger Things like when it came out up until like this year, basically. Like the new season. That's when I started.
Newest season was really good.
But you kept up with it, right?
Yeah, especially when the stocks were starting to slip a little bit. They were-
You turned to Stranger Things.
Well, I told my dad, I said, "Dad, don't pull out yet. Wait for Stranger Things to drop. I think we'll see a surge in subscribers."
Oh, for Netflix stock.
Yeah.
And was there?
No.
No. Well, I guess everybody's got friends who have accounts, right? That's tough, right? Because like they want to be cool and allow it to happen, which they do. They're like, yeah, you share it with your friends, it's a thing. But then it's also like, dude, you're losing out on so much money that way.
So much money. I just canceled my subscription.
It's so funny you decide to give up Netflix out of all of them. You always give
There's
up Netflix.
so many free apps nowadays, though, man. You got Pluto TV, you got Tubi, you got, Crackle still lying around there.
Crackle's still around.
It's good. It's Sony owned.
Crackle Sony?
Of course.
Ah, wow. They had comedians in cars before Netflix.
Of course.
That was like, I remember thinking that was a mistake when I saw that. I was like, is this real? Like,
Dude,
Jerry's doing a show?
I started seeing like pretty good movies on there. Some Spider-Man movies on there. There's some good stuff on there.
I watched The Amazing Spider-Man for the first time.
I never saw that still.
You didn't? But you saw the new multiverse thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was the same way. But
I never like really cared to see Andrew Garfield and Spider-Man. I was still like, Toby's my Spider.
Me too.
It's kind of like Christian Bale being my Batman,
Yeah, and I think that's very hard to change. I know everybody was into that song that they played in the new Batman because it's like, who is it?
Nirvana.
Nirvana. Yeah, it's Nirvana.
Oh, dude, I got real into that song.
Dude,
it's pretty good, man. I was driving around. I was like, wow, I'm sad.
but isn't it so not Batman? That song is not Batman vibes at all.
No, not really.
Like Batman vibes is
well, you have
like,
to think. Again, this Batman is only 2 years in Batman.
Yeah. I get that.
It's a young Batman,
Yeah.
He's
Like,
a young bull.
The Christian Bale movies, like, you know how they have the cinematic
It's a grown man
sounds,
Batman.
Like, dun, dun, dun. I mean, I don't even know.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, it's
dun,
not
dun,
dun, dun,
dun.
dun.
It's fucking. It's deep music. It's the drums.
It's
They got,
Christopher
like, a whole
Nolan.
orchestra.
Like when
Yeah,
Christopher Nolan, right?
orchestra.
He did that.
Yeah.
So he did Inception and
Crown
stuff
Royal.
too, right?
Mhm.
Oh, Crown Royal.
What?
What did you say?
Oh no, I slurred for a second.
I thought you were saying Casino Royale because I
No,
did watch that again recently.
Dude, Tenet.
Dude, I don't understand that.
I
I've
saw
seen
that
it
in
like
theaters,
10 times.
man. Let me tell you about Tenet, man. I won tickets on the radio to go see a Star Wars movie. The new one when it came out was like the last one, the 9th one, The Last Jedi or something.
Uh-huh.
And I won like 2 tickets, and I don't think nobody could do anything that night. So I went, and I showed up, and I was like, yeah, I won the contest. And I thought like they were gonna little celebration.
Sing you a song.
Yeah, no, he was like, all right, right in there. Yeah, I was just like, that's it? He was like, yeah, man, that's it. I was like, I don't have to show you anything? He was like, nope.
Wow.
I was like, wow, that's a little life hack there.
He's like, nobody ever claims these except you.
yeah, like nobody ever claims them. But I went in, the theater was kind of packed. I said, how'd you get here? She's like, a radio contest, sitting next to this family with their kids, right? Bunch of kids, they were maybe like 8, 9. So the movie starts. And, dude, it was like giant auditorium. It was the scene from Tenet at the time. I didn't know this. I'm thinking like, yo, this is Star Wars, This stuff's too modern. This is way too modern. I said, whoa, that gun's not in Star Wars. There's guns and stuff involved. And then next thing you know, somebody gets shot in the head.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
And like this kid starts crying next to me, and I was like, oh my god, what's going on here? And then like, dude, so I'm like, maybe this is just the trailer. So the dude, it went on for 12 minutes. About 8 minutes into it, I turned behind me. I was like, yo, we're in Star Wars, right? And like this lady was like covering her kid's ears. She was like, yeah, this is supposed to be Star Wars, She's like mad, like heated mom. She was angry. And I said, I'll go check on this, I'll go see what's going on. Like, I just took it over.
I love that you took
I know,
over
yeah,
with
that's
this.
like the son of Karen thing, You're just like, oh, right, I'm going to handle this for you, I'm going to handle this. And then I get up and I head on out, and I see like the first like 14-year-old, obviously, because like that's who's working there.
Hey,
that's who runs these establishments. And you walk up, and I was like, yo, man, Star Wars? And he was like, yeah, Star Wars. And then I was like, okay. There's people getting shot in the face in there, and like I don't think that's Star Wars. And he was just like, I don't know.
He said, I don't know.
Yeah, he's got on that Star Wars, dude. And I was like, okay. So then I went to the next person. I walked up to the manager. I was like, yo, man, what's going on in that theater right now? Like, I thought this was Star Wars. And he was just like, yeah, Tenet paid for a trailer to be placed in front of Star Wars.
That's that long?
Yeah, it was like a 12-minute trailer that was playing.
They paid for that? I can't believe
I mean, great.
that they
It worked. I went and saw Tenet. I was like, I have to see what that was about.
Wait, so Star Wars did play?
Yeah, but like the whole time for the first 30 minutes of Star Wars, I'm still thinking about how like this. I watched 5 people get shot in the face.
In Tenet, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so you watched Tenet, actually?
This one kid, he didn't even fully recover. I think they left. They were like, yeah, we got to get out of here.
That's got to be a wild trip where your kids see something that they're not expecting
Right.
to see, and you're like,
She won the radio contest. She's like, we got to get out of here, and I need a refund for these free,
yeah.
these free seats.
She got like all the
Life
sodas
hack,
and
yeah.
popcorn. How much is soda and popcorn at the movies now?
It's so expensive.
It's
but
crazy,
You
man.
buy it every time you go, though.
Of course.
How do you not?
It's nostalgia.
If I bring any drinks that I want, I'm smart enough to do that.
You bring a drink?
Yeah, always
In what?
in my pocket.
You put it in your pocket?
Sometimes in my hand.
And they don't say anything?
Of course not. What are they gonna say?
No outside drinks.
Dude, they don't enforce that at any movie theater I've ever been to.
And you've openly just walked in with your stuff?
Not as commonly. I mean, I usually wear a hoodie.
Yeah, a hoodie. Because
I
the
would
bottle
test
is
it, though.
thick.
I would walk in with a bottle. I'd say I bought it over there.
Yeah. See, it's just so the situation they have with like the medium and large drinks there is like if you get a large,
It should be
you-
illegal to sell bottles. If I was the president, I would make it illegal to sell a bottle of water over $1. Like it would be like flat rate. Like that's
Yeah.
the most you could make on a bottle is $1.
It's pretty crazy how much like people charge for.
Dude,
like,
there shouldn't be $5 bottles of water.
that's the thing.
I think that's
airports.
ridiculous.
At airports and stuff, it's $5. I
It's
think.
crazy.
And
a
at
case is
amusement
like
parks.
$3.
Yeah, I know.
You know,
Well, that's like the gum situation. You could make money selling individual.
you're talking
Lucy's.
expensive stuff. The other day, I went and got a slice of pizza the other day at Tosco's, right down the street.
How much?
I said, "Let me get a slice of the buffalo chicken." How much do you think that was?
$3.25,
No,
$3.50,
no,
$4,
no,
$4.50,
no, Misbah.
$6
Try a little higher.
for one slice.
Yes, Misbah. This is one slice.
Was it a giant slice?
Misbah, so she puts the slice in the oven, and she said, "I'll bring you up over here, right?" This other lady's in front of me thinking she was going to check out before me. The lady got swiped left like it was Tinder or something. You know, she's like, "Lady, stand over there. I got to ring him out." She's like, $8.95. And I said, "Oh, no. All I got was a slice." I thought maybe she had... Because I was doing this with a water bottle. I thought maybe she had confused the outside water bottle for
Right.
one I had got from the fridge.
Uh-huh.
You know? Even then, I was like, how much is this water? Like $3 that I brought in. But she was like, "Yeah, that's all I rang you out for." She's like, "Yeah, it's a specialty slice." That's what she said.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
was
she
like,
said, "Yeah, it's a specialty slice." And I was just like, how much is a whole pie? 70 I was like,
Right.
$70, you know? And I was like, I'm all right on the slice. I can't afford that. And then
that you left.
well, I was about to leave, and then the lady behind me was like, "I'll pay for it."
I love that.
Yeah, and I was just like, "No, lady, look, I can afford the slice. It's just the principle. I can't pay $9."
You had to explain that to
Yeah,
her.
and I was like, I had to, you know, I felt like I was mansplaining it to her. It felt terrible, and I was just like, "Look, I can't pay $9 for a slice of pizza. That's like, it's not a fair slice for a price."
She's like buying the whole pie
Yeah.
after you. No, that is something I've seen at Ocean City, Maryland. They have this pizza place.
That should be illegal. Like, we're
Yeah.
not in New York.
But dude, for
That
topping,
artichoke slice was $6,
yeah, and that was disgusting.
which was wild. It was card only there.
Yeah, well, why you think it would be cash because
Yeah,
New York?
'cause it's like, oh, off the books.
Well, dude, that's how that dollar store runs. That dollar pizza place that we used to
That was a
get.
good time.
That was a great.
Good slice, man.
Honestly,
I
it
really
beat
enjoyed
out.
that place. It's a little brick oven. There's a little Italian guy in there. Looked like he was by himself, just making pies.
Dude, so minimalist.
So
Like,
how many slices? He's sprinkling cheese all over through the air.
well, and no, you got no napkins and barely a plate. Like that's all you got with your stuff. There's no extra stuff, no bathrooms, no drinks, nothing extra. It was just
Definitely no
essentials.
bathroom. He was like, "Get your slice and get going."
I hope they survived COVID. Like, how do they survive the pandemic selling a
I don't
dollar
know.
slice with inflation? Like, do you think it's more now? I mean, if it's still a dollar.
The dollar store is $1.25 now. You see that?
Oh wow.
I noticed that because I buy my packing paper there.
See, I mean, it does. That's a lot. That's 25% technically, right?
Dude, I buy like
But-
50 rolls of paper. It used to be $50.
and now it's
It's like 75 now.
wow,
Yeah.
25 cents.
Yeah.
That's amazing how much of a difference 25 cents makes.
It adds up.
There's no taxes in Delaware, right?
No. I thought about moving down there.
I thought about that too.
Dude,
Yeah, I'm thinking.
if you move down there, I would follow you down there.
There's some nice spots, man.
Dude, find a nice house. I'll fucking, I'll slide in on the block.
My sister lives there too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
I mean, like, I don't know why that would matter to me. But
well, I think everybody.
wow, yeah, that's cool. Maybe me, you, and Xana will get dinner sometime,
I think, honestly, my parents are going to move there too. I have a feeling.
Dude, I would move to Delaware. My dad's moving south.
Where?
I don't know.
South
exactly.
as in, like,
It's
Florida?
somewhere down there. I don't know about Florida yet. I would wish. My sister's thinking about moving to Florida.
Really?
Yeah, which is cool.
That is nice.
We got a
yeah.
spot down there now.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. You're
Do
like,
know
whoa,
where?
we got a little spot down
Where
there.
in Florida?
I said, please go somewhere nice.
What'd she say?
I don't know. She's like, we're looking.
That's awesome. And then wait, your dad just said south. I love that. He just left it open to a big region.
I think he told me where, but I'm like forgetting right now. He was saying like South Carolina, North Carolina.
Oh, that's nice. Like Outer Banks-ish area.
Yeah, one of those.
I've never been. Have you been?
A few times.
That's great. I love that. The water's different there, I hear. It's like
Hey, what do you mean
green.
the water's different there?
Different color, dude.
No, I think you gotta go a little further for it to be a different color. Florida, it's like blue.
Yeah.
It's like light blue. You can see through it.
But Outer Banks isn't.
It's it's
I don't know. Pictures I saw.
reminiscent of Jersey. You're like, I haven't been in a long time. I don't know.
Outer Banks is very empty though, right? It's like it's over.
Jersey, I heard the fecal matter's high in the water.
I heard that too.
Yeah, which is gross, man. They were like 38%. I was like, ew.
Dude, if
Ew.
you hear
What
about
are you
that
doing
from
at the
more than
beach?
one person, you're like, you don't even need to confirm it. You're like, that's true. That's like
Yeah.
fecal matter.
They don't even
you
gotta be
need
credible, It could be
Yeah.
a homeless guy telling me this. I'm like, all right, sounds good.
Dude, that's Atlantic City. I hear Atlantic City is like.
I told you
full
about
of-
Atlantic City.
What? What about it?
We were all.
You go to Atlantic City.
I
Right?
went to Atlantic City one time. It was funny. My dad advised me not to, but I went anyway. It was, it was a great time. When are you ever gonna get the opportunity?
Yeah.
Buddy from college hit me up. He was like, "Yo, man, I was like #1 in sales or something. I got this like room over there, right?" So we were drinking all night, played some poker, gambled a little. We come back to the hotel, right? We go to smoke cigars, right? And we're out on the boardwalk walking around smoking these cigars. This homeless guy walks up on us and he's like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" And nobody said anything. It was like 5 of us. We're all smoking cigars. I had a black and mild, reminiscent of my college days.
Yeah.
You're like, "Ooh, nice cigar."
The tip, the wooden tip.
Yeah, the wood tip. It was a wood tip.
Yeah.
And the dude was like, "Yo, man, anybody got a cigarette?" And nobody said anything again. And then he said, "If y'all don't let me hit that, I'm going to pull my dick out."
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a weird scenario.
Yeah.
'Cause
And then nobody said anything, and then he pulled his dick out. And then we all just took off, went back inside. We were all like, "Oh, my God." It was nuts, man. He was
Wait,
cocked
really?
and loaded, man. He was ready to shoot.
wow.
Yeah.
So I was surprised none of you guys.
Right in AC, and then I haven't been back since. I was like, man, there's enough AC for a little.
Wow. Yeah, things are different up there.
It's funny when people want to hang out, I just tell them I'm in AC.
What? Why?
Well, because I'm not lying. It's like, oh, my air conditioning.
I'm in my AC.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm in AC.
Oh, like you're in.
Yeah,
yeah.
an air conditioned apartment.
It also sounds like you're like doing something fun all the time. Every time. Ah, sorry, I'm in AC right
Yeah,
now.
it's like, what? It's too loud
Yeah.
in here. It's the AC blowing.
I love that.
I know, it's good. It's good. I open with that sometimes.
Dude, Florida would be nice if we could get down to Florida. But the right parts of Florida. It's like I think.
Oh,
if
the
you
right parts.
Go, yeah, I think if you.
What do you
end
mean
up,
the right parts?
Dude, it's some parts of Florida are not very warm or not. I mean, they're warm, but they're not like there's no water. There's no nice, you know,
Yeah, like
alligator.
middle of Florida.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like you feel like you're in
The bayou.
East Norton.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, Delaware is a strong
I'm taking
candidate.
an episode on the road. I'm down whenever. It's up to you.
An episode on the road.
Yeah.
Oh, do not in the car. You mean like go?
Yeah, we'll go somewhere.
Go to the town. I think Florida would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Let's do it.
I mean, we gotta make it a whole
Yeah.
situation.
I mean,
feel.
you got to figure it out, I guess, on your end. Me, I'm a single guy over here.
Go to Disney.
Have
you been to Disney?
Yeah, I just feel like that's just like a weird thing for two
It is.
guys to
Yeah,
do,
we can't
you
do
know?
that. I just want to see your reaction.
I'm just 20. I'm 28 years old. I don't know if it's just appropriate of the two of us walking around there without kids.
You did consider it for a while. You were like,
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't consider it at all. I think I don't know, man. That's a bad idea. You know.
Yeah, things are going on with Disney right now. How's the stock? They're not.
I just think we would
here.
come off as creepy. They'd be like, "Oh, you two here?
yeah. Especially now,
honeymoon?"
I guess.
It's like, no, we're just friends. We wanted to come to Disney.
Disney's. What's the stock looking like? Have you checked?
I don't want to look at that.
Remember how it was like the thing? You told me it was going to be the thing.
I told a lot of people it was going to be the thing. I told people GameStop was going to be the thing.
You said GameStop. You said DraftKings.
Hang on, buddy. It's coming.
DraftKings is coming.
You got to buy more now.
Buy more. I love that. That is honestly, nobody talks about that around this time of the market, but it
I
is
will.
good advice. It's like if you can, you buy more right now.
Buy more
because it's like
I can't. I'm in the hole.
Yeah, it's also
got to get out of the hole before you buy more.
Yeah,
I'm trying to buy a house. You know,
right?
Well,
but this is
time
also
next year. I'd like to be shooting in the house.
Where here? Where are you buying a house?
In my house somewhere,
Delaware. See, I think the thing with taxes is only sales tax, though.
My buddy lives down in Delaware. A coworker of mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's different. Obviously, it's not like
everything's out on a lot of benefits of the area. The area is nice. You know where everything is here.
Here, yeah.
You know where everything is.
But you would learn. You'd pick it up.
Yeah, but man, I don't want to annex myself. You know?
Yeah. Well, it is like, yeah, it's a
the
good
city. Philly's right there.
Where?
Right here.
Right.
Philly's right there.
But dude, it's not that much farther from Delaware.
I guess not. Yeah.
It's like 45 minutes either way.
I try to make sure that it was like 45.
Yeah. But see, it's how deep into Delaware you go. Some parts of Delaware are like, obviously like North Jersey, for example.
I would hate to be that guy that's just hanging out at those Delaware beaches all the time now.
The Delaware Beach?
It's like, yeah, you guys trying to go to the beach today? It's like bragging like we have a cool beach.
I mean, honestly, the thing that's probably nice about those beaches is like nobody goes there, so it's empty.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a select few people that are like, yeah, Delaware's my spot.
Dude, my barber he has 2 Airbnbs right on the water in Delaware.
That'd be a cool market to get into. Buy some property, run an Airbnb.
Dude, he told me that he's owned barbershops and everything, like successful ones, and he said out of anything he's done, the Airbnbs are the most profitable thing in his whole life.
Really?
Out of just one Airbnb, and then he just got a second one.
Wow.
But like, isn't that crazy? I guess it's like if you get a spot by the beach and if it's popular, like you'll be fine. Like he's booked out 6 months, you know?
Wow,
you don't have to
that's
think about it.
incredible.
That's amazing. It's like you don't have to do anything. I mean, you do have to maintain it.
You have to go there and clean it and whatnot.
Yeah, and he worked on the floor, like he did everything himself. Like
I would have a
gutted
cleaning
it.
person probably at that point.
Yeah,
You get 2 properties, you're like, yeah, man, I just pay this guy to come in and clean on these dates.
I think he does because like he doesn't drive every day to Delaware or whatever. But like
that would be the move. I mean, you hire a cleaning company to come in and just absolutely clean the place.
Yeah.
It's not like you keep valuables there.
Yeah, but if
You
the
should look
key.
into that.
Oh yeah, I would do that. Have you?
Start with 1, and then we go buy 2, and then we go buy 5, and then we have 10.
That is how math
Start
works.
LLC,
I love that.
yeah.
Exponentials. I
Yeah.
love that. No, but I saw this ad the other day, and I thought like
Tough Times LLC.
yeah. Dude, Tough Times Realty Company. That would be
funny.
great.
I'll cut all that. Nobody will steal it.
Yeah.
There ain't any squatters out there.
We just put a patent in.
Nah, nobody's watching this. What are we at? 28.
I love that. Nobody's watching this. Where are we at? 28 minutes.
Yeah, right.
What were we talking about? Real estate?
My fault. My foot was up.
I love how you consider that offends me.
Yeah, I know. I know it offends you.
You know what offends me? Your knees showing. Actually,
I know. That's why.
that's why you
I
were
was hiding it. I mean, look
yeah.
at you, man. You're fucking trying to pull
Yeah,
something out.
This is haram.
You're like, come on, man. Let's go to Disney.
Yeah, these are kind of
You're like, speaking of Disney, check out Disney.
Oh man, what a tough.
What's
time.
up with those kids nowadays? Huh? They have a lot of short shorts. So this one tall kid, man. I was at Rita's earlier, man. This kid, man. He's wearing some short shorts.
I think shorts have changed since we were younger.
Like, I get it, but I mean, like,
Remember,
I mean, you can wear whatever you want, but I mean,
I
like,
used to
dude,
wear-
like, yo, man, there's kids around, man.
Dude, I used to wear basketball shorts that went down to here.
His T-shirt was covering his shorts. I couldn't even tell he had shorts on.
that's
I was like,
tough.
yo, bro, like, you have pants on right now?
Yeah, that's
It's like one of those situations.
that's
And
hard.
he was like 18. I was like, bro, put some pants on. I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't really care, honestly.
It's
I was just
circling
more
back to,
frustrated
like-
that I was in line at Rita's. I was like, oh, dude, I hate a line at Rita's, man.
Yeah, line at Rita's is never.
It's always so like, and people are so inconsiderate, you know? It's just like, I'm there just ordering one for me. I'm a single one. Just ordering one item. Quick item, too. It's a Misbah. It's very quick. Takes
very
roughly
specific.
30 seconds to make. Meanwhile, this is the situation that happened today, right? I pull up, I park, and I notice I only go there if the line is small. There was a family of 5 there when I was going into Walgreens.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, I gotta drop some packages off, and I'll cut across, and I'll go over to Rita's afterwards, after this family of 5 goes through. Meanwhile, this lady walks up, right? Now, she's in line, right?
Mm-hmm.
I see this, I park. I'm walking to the line. Lady leaves the line, right? She goes back to her car. Driver side opens the door. So I'm like, she's getting out of here? Maybe she gave up on this line? So then I hop in line, right? And then I'm waiting for like a good minute. 2 minutes go by. I'm watching all these people enjoy their ice cream, their frozen delicates, you know. And out of nowhere, the other window over there slides open. She's like, I can take you over here, sir. And as I take one step, the lady who went back to her car comes out of nowhere and says, I was in line.
That would happen to you. That's just a Ryan
Yeah, and I was
scenario
just
waiting
like-
to happen.
And I was just like, right ahead?
You didn't unleash your wrath?
No.
What?
No.
I don't believe it.
It's the day after Juneteenth, man. You think I'm going to get into something?
Wait, this was yesterday?
Yeah.
Or today? This was today.
It's the day after Juneteenth.
Oh, right.
It's the 20th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. You at a Rita's and not flipping out is very
I mean,
interesting.
it was very observational.
Or that was a Dairy Queen you flipped out at.
That was
Yeah.
a long time ago. It was Dairy Queen. I didn't flip out. I just went by the rules
You tried
of
to
society.
Yeah.
Held
that-
by a thread.
Did you have that on video? Do
I
we have
had,
video footage of that?
there was some video floating around.
Yeah, I wish we had that. That was quite the scenario. I couldn't believe you got into it with a
It was quite the escapade.
10-year-old.
Yeah. Well, she was older than 10. There's labor laws in America, believe it or not, Misbah. They're established so kids don't have to work and be in that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you gotta. I guess you're thankful that they weren't.
Let's talk about how
filming
you were paid not to work, huh?
Yeah, did I tell you that my dad?
That's pretty
because
interesting.
it was distracting from studying. That was his theory.
Yeah, he was like, Misbah, no job, cola. Back to the addiction part, huh?
Yeah, that's why. I mean, he baited me with a Coke. It was like I was a dog.
You
or
were
something.
baited with Coke when you were studying?
Yeah, and I drank a lot of Coke in Canada. That was
I got
like
baited with the Oreos one time.
Oreos.
Yeah, we were doing times tables. And my dad was like, I'll give you an Oreo for each one you get right.
Oh, that's a good deal.
You know I got every single one right.
Okay.
I ate a whole sleeve of Oreos. They came in plastic sleeves back in the time, like Ritz crackers.
Wait, what do they do now?
They come in like the peel containers.
Right.
They used to come in like a plastic sleeve. Like
Oh, right inside of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Chips
missed
Ahoy
that.
too.
They were way better like that.
Yeah.
I think they were better like that. What do you think?
I think it was fresher.
It was. It was better packaging. And then when you were done, you would just twist it up.
Oh yeah,
Just
yeah.
twist it up at the top.
Technically, the peel and stick should be fresher because of it
That
closes.
adhesive isn't good enough, though.
Yeah, it's not.
Like what? You got to eat all those cookies in like 2 to 3 days.
Nothing like stale cookies.
Yeah.
Unless they get a little chewy, I don't mind that.
Yeah, you'd have to be kooky.
Country.
What a weird word for you to use. Huh? You were just like kooky. I was like, man, what's this man's IQ, man? He just lost 2 points.
I don't even I don't even remember what context I used.
I don't know, man. You were like, man, there's some kooky people over there. I was like, kooky. I was like, what? What are you saying? You said you talking about Indian people.
I love that kooky with the K.
Yeah, kooky. I was like, what are you saying, man?
That reminds me of going kooky for Cookie Crisps.
Yeah, that's all I thought
Cuckoo,
about. I
going
thought the
cuckoo,
guy,
cuckoo.
but I thought about the commercial. I was like, man, you sound like the kooky commercial.
Dude, nothing like Cocoa Puffs. I miss Cocoa Puffs.
Oh man,
I can't have
dude, I saw a podcast the other day. They were talking about like the worst cereals.
like how bad they are for
Yeah,
you.
like which one is the worst?
What is it?
Like, and then he was like unfrosted shredded wheats.
What?
Yeah,
That's the worst? Why?
because it tastes horrible. It's just like
Oh, you mean
he's
taste?
like, yeah,
I
yeah,
thought you meant health
taste
wise.
wise. Yeah, fuck the health wise.
You know, there's one Golden Crisp. Have you ever had that? They don't make them anymore, maybe, but like
Really?
they used to when we were younger.
Golden Smacks.
It was so bad, bro. Your pee would smell like the cereal.
What?
It was like honey. It was crazy. There we go.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, bro. It was literally like you were like liquefying the cereal and just pissing it out.
It smelled like ew. That's disgusting.
It was like really. It was like asparagus, but like good. You were like, oh, I want to go have another
I
bowl
had
of
a
Golden
friend
Crisp.
he would eat a lot of asparagus.
Yeah, asparagus is good, but it's you'll smell it later.
I don't eat asparagus now.
You're like, I didn't do veggies.
It's
for
not
that
for me.
reason.
I mean, I do a few veggies, just not that one in particular.
Which ones do you do?
I'm not kooky.
You probably do some weird veggies like turnips.
Turnips. Only when I'm trying to turnip. No.
It seems like a favorite of yours.
Honestly, I saw some weird in the news, right? Man, what is the pronunciation of the coverall?
Like the burqa?
Burqa. So some country France just passed legalization of the swim burqa.
Oh.
Yeah.
For what? Like for in sports?
No, for like casual wear.
So you can wear it, meaning you can wear a burqa in the pool.
Yeah, for religious reasons. But then I also saw that another country, Tunisia or something, they were like, okay, we're with that, but we also want to allow any type of freedom of women swimming topless.
Really?
Yeah, that's like what they came out and said. Like the political party that got elected there voted on that. And I was like, what? I was like, you guys wrote that in law that women can swim topless?
I wonder if that's like
Sounds like the guy who owns Hooters got in charge over there.
Yeah, right.
You know? You're just like, what's going on over there?
That's very interesting because Tunisia is like a Muslim country. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
it wasn't. It's like Genese or I don't know. I would look it up. I don't have my
Geneva?
phone. Yeah, it's like something. It's not Geneva. It's
yeah,
like
it's another one. Yeah.
yeah, it's something else.
But
Grenoble. You could look it up. Something. It starts with a G.
dude, that's probably like I don't even know what debating those laws must be like.
I wouldn't
now.
want to go to the pool where there's a bunch of topless women. Honestly, it'd make me uncomfortable.
Yeah, it would
Because
be.
there'd be a lot of like weird people there
yeah,
that are like just hanging out there because they're just like, oh, topless girls.
the women you want to see aren't going there.
But-
it's
I mean,
going
yeah,
to be-
it's like that, and it's just like I don't know. It just seems like a creep. It seems like a swinger party at that point. You're
Yeah.
like, whoa,
Well, that's like what nude beaches. It's like nude beaches are that concept.
yeah.
But I mean, where's there a nude beach anymore? Is there really? Nude
I don't know. I
beaches?
guess in Europe still,
I think in Mexico, right? Mexico's a nude
maybe.
beach.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems a big commitment.
I used to talk to a girl. She told me she went to a nude beach where they encountered a male that was just walking around naked, like, jerking at the women.
Oh, that of course that probably happens. Yeah. So
like
what
they
happened?
went and they weren't nude. They just went as like tourists.
So how do you? That's the thing. How do you do that? Because there's
I don't
some
know.
people that are nude and some.
I'm
that
staying
aren't.
away from that beach.
Yeah. Well, dude, especially with cameras out nowadays. I feel like nude
I'm
beaches
sure
were
there's like
something,
a respect thing there. It's like, yo, man, you can't be out here with your phone.
but
You don't see a bunch of YouTubers like, yo, nude beach prank.
Actually, I mean, if we Googled it, I feel like there's
You think we
probably
can find that?
100%. There's definitely YouTubers that have done like nude beach
Yeah.
videos. I don't know.
I mean, I would assume so. If they've done the suicide forest, they'd probably have done that.
yeah, that was a crazy one.
Yeah, Logan Paul.
He has very successfully come back.
I know,
from
yeah.
that.
You would have thought that would have been career suicide. Turns out it was not.
Not kooky enough.
Oh, man.
Tough times.
Yeah, that's it. That's going to probably
That's
do it, huh?
Episode 46.
46.
Over and out.
You felt like a wizard doing that, huh? A mizzard?
Oh, I like that. Mizzard.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mizzard would be...
I had another idea for a name. It's like something...
Mizzard sounds like Leonard, but not. Mizzard? Mizzurp, Scissorp.
Miz in the morning is a good one. And then
I like that Miz in the morning.
misunderstood.
Wait, have you said that to me before? I've heard that somewhere.
I don't know. Maybe.
Where?
Very clever.
Yeah.
I'm a kooky individual.
I love how you were laughing when I gave my first name for pickup for pizza. I was like, Miz.
Yeah, he was like MIZHAWK.
Yeah, I
And
like
she's
that.
like 45 minutes.
For 3 slices.
Yeah. And then they hung up on you and you called back and they were like, we only have 2.
Oh, yeah, I called back. They forgot who I was. And then...
Dude, and then we show up and they're just sitting there.
I know. It's all kids that work there, man.
It's pretty crazy. And then she was like, I'll put these in for you.
Right, like...
You know, like, all right.
What did you do after we hung up
I work
on
at
the
a pizza
phone?
shop, but like, all right, I guess I'll do it.
I know.
Because the slice putter in is not around.
Yeah, that place is... I mean, it's too
There's
good.
a few pizza places around here that have that attitude to the customer. The one guy used to toss me extra garlic now, but I can't go there anymore because they didn't give me the lunch special.
What? Lunch special?
Yeah, man, I went into this local place that I used to eat at, and I was like, let me try the cheesesteak here. So I look at the menu because all the slices didn't look good that day. And
that's the worst.
Dude,
You're like,
dude,
what did I walk
puts you in
into?
such a tough spot because, like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I get the fake phone call, like, let me see what my girl, like, if I'm for sure, like, I'll never go there again. I mean, like, my wife, I got to see what she wants. And then I like, pick up my phone and I'm like, babe, what? Hang on. I can't hear you. The pizza oven's real loud. And then I, like, leave the store and then I just fucking beeline to the car.
I mean, that's the way to do it. That's how you got to do it. You know what I'd like to visit? Via Roma. That was
Dude,
my
I was
spot
just
when
going
I
to
was
say,
younger.
that's the place I canceled.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, man, I was in there getting a slice. They've had a really good slice track lately. I really enjoy their slice, man.
Yeah, it used to be
They
great.
make a really good slice.
It used to be
there,
under
man.
$2.
This time it's like $3.98 for a specialty slice. Buffalo chicken.
Okay. Yeah, their normal is probably under $3.
Lunch special's like 2 for $5.99. But here's the catch: lunch special, right? You have to eat it there.
Oh, I love
They wouldn't
that
let me
rule.
get it to go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Why? Why does that make sense?
It's their rules. Their establishment.
Yeah, but it didn't say it on the menu.
Okay. So what? You try to take it out?
So
of the
I said, let me get the cheesesteak lunch special. You know, I had to clarify it with her so I could like use the coupon verbally. You know, I'm like, I want the lunch special cheesesteak, $7.99, and she was like, and it was only like $9.99 or something without it, and she was just like, "Are you gonna eat it here?" And I was like, "No, I'm gonna take it and go."
And what she was like, no, we were not having
She's like,
that.
"We can't do that. You don't get the lunch special if you don't eat it here."
Wow.
Yeah, and I was just like, "Huh?" I was like, "I come in here every day, like all the time." I was like, "You guys are doing me like this?"
I love that. I love when Ryan does that car. You're like, you doing me like that?
Yeah.
Game over.
Yeah, and then I
Never
was just
coming
like,
back
I
here
was like,
again.
all right, I guess I can't eat here anymore. And then I just like, I literally put the menu down and just like left. And then I was just like, man, this is like really sad to see. And then I went to another pizza place like locally and complained about them.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
I was like, yeah, man, I was at this other pizza place. I ordered a cheesesteak. They wouldn't give me the lunch special. It was crazy.
That is a funny thing.
Well,
is like
it's a scam. It's a whole scam. You're not really saving money by getting the lunch special. Then you're spending more money.
because you have to tip or something.
Yeah, you have to tip.
Yeah.
What am I
of
going to
course.
do? Not tip? I'm going to pay flat $7.99, and I ate here.
Yeah. I mean, they gamed it. They figured it out. That's
No,
I
they
mean-
didn't, because they made me angry, and I left.
yeah, dude. They have the bar next door too.
They should have just bended the knee.
Huh?
They should have just bent the knee to me and been like, "Wasabi, sir. We'll give you the cheesesteak for $7.99."
Doesn't sound like Via Roma behavior though. Do they still have the old guy with the slight mustache?
Nah, that guy's gone. COVID got him.
Really?
No, I don't know. What do you think? I'm up on that? What do you think? Eat the pizza news?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess he was pretty
Pepperoni
old.
Times.
He was very old when we were young. So
Charlie's Pizza's gone. R.I.P.
I
That
don't
was
know
my favorite place.
where I never even heard of that.
It's a shame you never had the delicacy of that pizza. It was so
you used to
good.
get Tony's or Tommy's or something like that. That was
Yeah.
disgusting.
Tommy's
pizza.
had $1 slice. Don't bash their $1 slice.
It was like all cheese, no sauce.
Dude, it was such a big slice, though. It was massive. It was the size of your torso.
Yeah, but it was just all cheese. Who wants that much cheese?
Who cares? It was $1.
Yeah, but that's not pizza. It was not
It
sauce.
was like
on it.
3 slices, man. It was a big slice.
I just remember like it being the cheesiest thing I've ever
It
had.
was so big.
They were at a nice location.
Tommy's, man. It was good. Now it's Main Street.
Is it still the same?
They're good, but their cheesesteaks are whack. If they ever watch this, I hope that they get the seated rollback, but they never will because too many people have dietary issues, I'm told.
Oh, that's why.
I guess. That's what he said.
It's a good excuse.
It is.
At one of our favorite halal places, they stopped serving cheesesteak. They said they were short staffed. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. It's not more work to make a
What do you mean?
cheesesteak.
Wait, one of your halal spots?
Yeah.
What are you ordering cheesesteaks at halal spots?
Not me. My dad gets the cheesesteak, and he
It's such a funny thing.
Literally
Your
my-
dad to be ordering there.
yeah, they hate all restaurants except the one restaurant. And so it's like we went there, and it's like
Which one is it? It's far away, right?
Yeah, it's of course.
Of
It's
course.
in West Philly.
Nowhere local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like in Drexel, Drexel area. It's
I
called
was thinking about
Sods.
it today. Like whenever you were a kid and you wanted to go out to eat with your family, it was always like a 5-hour ordeal.
Oh, of
like that
course.
was like your night. It was
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It was like, okay, we made reservations here. Okay,
Yeah.
we're going at 8, and we're gonna leave the house around 6. It's like what? We
Yeah,
made
'cause-
reservations for 8. Let's get there by 8.
I know. Especially when stuff was in the city, man. It's like,
Dude, we always picked places that were 45 minutes away. We went to the Texas Roadhouse from this area, and it was like 45 minutes from here. Granted, great steak, but it was like
yeah.
it was a whole
I
experience.
went to Texas Roadhouse this weekend.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's a good time.
It is a good time. I had mashed potatoes, rice, steak kebabs.
It's good there, man.
I didn't have steak, but I had the kebabs.
Well, you said steak kebabs.
Yeah, but some people get the real. They consider like
Yeah,
you should
the
get
big
the full
steak.
steak.
You pick
Yeah,
one. They're like, oh, look at this animal, look at this cow in the window. We're gonna kill it.
yeah, it's pretty raw. It's like
Yeah.
it's 24-ounce stuff. That's 2 pounds, I think. No, it's not. That's a
Yeah.
pound and a half. Whatever. A lot of meat.
Well, that's gonna do it, huh?
It's gonna do it. Episode. I think we ended this already, and then we
Yeah.
started again.
I'll cut a little bit of it.
All right, everybody.
Like and subscribe. I got some shows coming up. I don't know if this will be out before or after all of them, but check them all out. July 4th, out in Port Carbon area. Then we got Helium, July 12th. And then Misbah's got a show at Gotham, New York.
Yeah, nobody's invited though.
It's it's a closed show, yeah.
VIP.
Yeah. And then you're shooting that new movie with what's his name?
Shah Rukh Khan.